who do I know? How do I know this is true?
Because I'm the law. And
I am the law.
Alright, so when did the law of the land seem to change over to I am the law? I believe technology has a lot to do with it. It's really put more power into the hands of the cops, where they can become the administrators more so, and not have to deal with too much in between, just clerical stuff between them and the district attorney or judge. I was reading some transcripts for Meridian back in 2012 where a police chief was talking about the technology changes that they were just implementing at the time, where they could create a database to combine Boise and Meridian and just all of Ada County together and share that information. They could print out tickets like they print out receipts at Target, and there's a lot of pre-filling and whatnot. And the fastest ticket that could be sent out back in 2012 that was reported was 47 seconds. And technology is on a steamroll right now, so that's probably been beat. And the chief also said that during like a traffic report, the cops could send the ticket instantly. It goes to the courthouse, and they said they actually got a situation where it went so fast that the district attorney was like, "Where's the rest of it? Where's like the report?" And they said, "Well, yeah, they're still working on it." But the district attorney got the ticket that fast, like as the cop was still on the accident scene. So this is putting a lot of power into the hands of the cops by eliminating the administrative work and just making things more streamlined. It seems like it's a bit of a McDonaldization or Walmart, not quite Walmartization, McDonaldization, just the franchisees creating a singularity, making things more efficient. And I think, with the eliminating of administrators for all that cop paperwork and stuff in between, the handwriting and all that, the Walmarts or the McDonald's also has replaced cashiers with computers. It's a streamlining effect, and it's working really good for the cops. And to me, it seems like they're slowly morphing into a kind of a monopoly on crime. Which, I mean, I put out the argument. I think it's a little scary, but people are like, stop committing crime, and you won't have to worry. I wonder, can it contribute to like a hiring freeze on cops, or maybe slow down the hiring? If they're more efficient, then why would we need more? But one guy argued that it's administrative efficiency will still keep the same number of cops on the beat. And that seems a little scary when they can just, in a blink of an eye, give you a ticket, and that ticket instantly goes to the courts. It's interesting. But one thing that is kind of interesting to me is when I did get a ticket from a cop, I went the next day to the court, and the court said they didn't have it yet. So I don't know the details of the streamlining. It must be for certain functions. I got a disorderly conduct charge. But either way, these cops are empowered, and I believe we've gone from law of the land to I am the law because of this empowerment, because of the help with the Patriot Act. So we're looking at just a unique power structure there that's it seems scary to me. But I'm not a family man, and I'm not a female either. And what I've noticed, families and females prefer more heavy-handed police approach. I'm a homeless bum, you know. I'm at the lowest end. I'm on in a position where it's much more difficult to deal with cops, especially in big cities. But the way the legal structure, the way the cultures are in society is, it seems like they're pushing homeless people into the bigger cities, trying to concentrate them in denser clusters so that maybe they're easier to follow. It's like the sheepdogs round up the sheep. It's easier to keep control of them when they're in a tight pack. All right, as opposed to being spread out. When they want to move them around, you wrangle them up into a tight pack, and it's kind of what's going on with poor humans. If you want to relocate them, move them around, get them to move, you want to tighten them up, because it's difficult to be poor in this day and age. It's very, if you want to push for the law of the land, it takes power. It almost, it's maybe considered terrorism speak, but you have to have your own guns if you want to have a voice. I don't carry any, and pockets of resistance have crept up from time to time in America, but it quickly gets shut down by the I am the law organizations. All right, common law. It just, people, there's so much negativity towards this common law, towards this law of the land, and it's negativity towards the Constitution, because it actually says something supreme law of the land. It's I don't believe it's in the preamble. It might be after the preamble. It embraces having more of an open, like opinions of your peers type of situation, but we're following more of a statute that's directed from city council, and you don't exactly know the arguments. It's nice to have a jury of your peers and listen to arguments, because when you're cited a statute like I was, I wasn't even quoted a statute. I was just given a ticket based on a statute that I didn't understand. I don't know the arguments that help put it into place either. But these are ordained, which is almost like saying bestowed by God. We don't need to explain it because it's a godly thing, and that's kind of what I am the law responses seem to allude to, is that it's ordained by God. Don't question it. All right, you just got to deal with it, and that's fair to me. Fine, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it by leaving. Although in Boise, they force you to stick around for the court system to process you through. I'm probably going to jail for as much as I can tell, and I'll probably risk getting another ticket or something, sleeping in my car as I wait for this court case. So it's a difficult situation to get into with this I am the law mentalities. All right, because it separates itself from human rights. It separates itself from common law, from the Constitution. It's just practically unconstitutional. But it takes a group to be able to stand up to that. And either you fight it through political movement to get the people who are in power out, so you can put fresh people in to make the changes into the ordinances and whatnot. But is that possible? Once again, I think that families and women have the power, and they prefer a heavy-handed approach. If they just want to have control over their kids or something. So for me, I prefer to leave. But once again, I'm stuck having to wait for court cases. It ties me up, and that's just my problem. So I'm just making the complaint. That's all.